Can I be honest?
As a young boy.
Before I could figure out what goals and dreams are, I was in radio.
Hello everyone, my name is Casey.
And I'm Shireen.
And this is the Lovin Show. We are back bringing you the best people of Dubai. Welcome, Parikshit Balochi.
Yeah!
I love that, you're like calling yourself in. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you so much for calling me. Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, so you're a radio presenter, you are a world traveller, we're going to get to that, and you're also a cricket fan, which is why we think it's important to speak to you right now.
Yes. So, okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we have some Australians in the office, they have predictions. What are your predictions for the World Cup?
Can I just meet them? just
First things
meet.
first.
Yeah, first things first. Let's just settle some score.
Okay, there's some rules on this show, we want to be friends.
Yeah. Oh, Australians are very close friends of mine, but India is going to win the World Cup.
Okay, that's his
Definitely,
prediction.
definitely.
There's no black or white, there's no
that's-
leeway.
Yeah. It's India who's going to win the World Cup.
Okay.
Write in the comments. Just write India, India.
And-
let these Aussies know who's going to win the World Cup.
Fighting talk, I love it.
So, like, on another note, so you host your own radio show on
Yes.
the air, and
Yes.
but like, what was your dream job growing up prior to
Little
this?
boy.
Can I be honest?
As a young boy.
Before I could figure out what goals and dreams are, I was in radio. I started when I was 16.
Oh,
Yeah, and never went to a college.
I love those
it's almost
stories.
like
Yeah.
he was born for the radio.
Yeah, I mean,
Love that.
so I grew up in a very small town, and at that time in 2006, 2005, they were launching its first private FM radio stations because initially we had government-run radio stations,
Okay.
and they're boring.
You're not fair. Radio has changed a lot over the years.
Yes, in India I'm talking about,
Yeah.
and then they were launching first privatized FM entertainment radio station, and I gave an audition for it. I initially went for my friends. That turned out to be a job for me, and they told me they'll pay me 6,000 rupees, which is about 200, 300 dirhams. I was like, what?
We took it for a day, a month, a year.
No, a month. A month.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that like a huge
350
amount in
dirhams. No, it's not.
No, not at all.
I was just 16 and had low goals.
Okay.
Yeah, low standards.
Logos.
So you'd probably call that your big break, but what were you auditioning for? For like surely not like the main gig.
I had no idea. That's the point. So at that time, we had an audition room, which was just covered, and I was alone in the audition room. I don't know who I was talking to, and it was just a mic in front of me with
Sounds
headphones.
terrifying.
Yeah, it was, and there were 3 girls auditioning me and roasting me left, right, and center.
Wow.
I somehow got in, somehow.
Okay. And what was your first job then?
I was my first job in India. I was selling phones at
Okay.
13. Yeah, it's
love
been
it.
yeah, and then I started
Hardworking, you
radio.
guys, from a young age. This
Yeah.
is what we love. And so you're working now. You mentioned earlier that you
Yeah.
start actually at 5:30, the
Yeah,
radio show.
yeah.
So tell us, give us a background on a typical day in your life, like how you wake up and how that goes for you typically
Oh,
in Dubai.
you should ask my wife that. She hates. So I have to be at work by 5:30. My alarm starts at 4.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then
Must
my
feel like-
wife starts screaming. That's when I wake up.
A routine.
So you're like banging off the alarm and she's like waking you
Yes.
up. Okay.
I have at least 45 snooze alarms
No.
on my phone.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, and then one day I was late for the show. I didn't wake up, so the next day I got the manual alarm, and my wife was like, "Just shut this off." Just, and that's how I wake up every morning.
Okay, so your wife is your alarm.
Yeah.
And then how does that usually go? So then you go into the show,
Yeah,
and then, it
yeah,
lasts for how long?
So it's from 6 to 10 on City 1016.
Okay.
I do a show with 2 amazing co-hosts, Malvika and Sid.
Shout out.
Yeah. And yeah, we just sit, we have segments on the show, we do content, we interview people, and that's how it is, man. It's mostly entertainment.
Okay.
So information and entertainment.
And when you're done with the show, like,
Yeah.
do you have any routines that you typically go and do every single day, or do you just go and...
No.
Pass out.
After we're done the show, no, it's a long day for us. I get done by 2:30. We've got
Okay.
meetings. We do blogs. So we have a blog called Love It Recommended, in which we go and try places.
Love it, recommend it.
Yes.
Love it, recommend it.
Feel the
Yeah.
crossover.
Yeah. So we go and try, places. We edit videos. We sit in meetings, come
Planning
with
sessions,
ideas.
I reckon, yeah.
You know how content generation is.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It never stops.
Okay.
You should.
It does not stop.
It never
We
stops.
really, truly do. Okay, so on that note then, how do you balance, like, your social life and work, like, when you've got such long days?
Yeah. Probably seeing people after 4 days.
Was they make plans?
So you're saying there's no balance?
There is. I mean, yeah, I'm a day sleeper, so when I go home, I sleep, so that in the evening I can meet my friends. And I'm usually at a stage of my life where, you meet your friends on the weekends.
Yeah.
You're not 20 anymore,
What are you suggesting?
I'm saying
Can't
you're not.
relate.
Yeah, I mean, you're just old enough to go to parties on weekends. I mean, I am.
But you mentioned your wife and
Yeah.
you're newly married. How do you balance kind of a new life, basically?
It's my wife's got an OCD.
She's gotten?
No, she has an OCD.
Okay.
In terms of like keeping everything in place.
Oh my god. Oh yes.
Oh my god. And how does that
Yes.
work? Are you the messy one that she has to tell off every single time?
Yeah. Imagine you
That's
and me
fine.
having a conversation. You bring up a point. I get up, clean that, and come back. And I'm like, but I was
continue
talking.
like
Could
nothing
you
happened.
defend yourself for a second? Because I feel like we're going to
No.
hear some bad points.
I'm joking. I love her.
But I feel her. I understand that bit. Like I would have that too, but I'd leave off of a conversation because I've noticed something out of place, go back to it, and then come back to the conversation.
It's
like
not okay how you think it is normal. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Oh god. But on to other things. We also noticed your bio, which
Yeah.
says always applying for visas.
Yeah.
And so Casey, take it away with the travel questions that we
Woo.
have because we were pretty interested in that. We saw
Okay.
a bunch of countries on your
Talk to us.
CV.
You're applying for visas.
Yeah.
How many countries have you actually been to?
57. Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. I mean,
not what I expected.
I spend another reason why I don't go for parties. I save up and just travel. And
So much better experiences
yeah,
all the way.
absolutely. And visas is a big problem for Indian passport holders. I
Okay.
mean, let's say I want to go to Australia and really want to go to Australia
Yeah.
this month.
Yeah.
It takes about 28 working days for a visa.
Are you definitely getting a visa at the end?
Yeah, absolutely. But
Okay.
it's just a lot of planning. Imagine you can't buy air tickets now. You have to buy air tickets only after you get the visa.
Yeah.
True.
And Australia air
Booking the
tickets
hotels and
are
whatnot.
And I
Yeah.
think it's fair to say it's not just Indian visas. Like a lot of countries, nationalities
Yes.
have problems getting visas, and it can
Yes.
get in the way of travel plans. It's
It
very
does, and
frustrating.
it ask any Indian, any Pakistani, any Bangladeshi how it is difficult to get a visa, but how much planning does it go to? Go in
To reach
planning
a
a vacation.
destination,
Yeah,
yeah.
it does, and the forms are lengthy. The
Okay.
forms are really lengthy.
I could actually.
As long as you get there in the end, though, if you've
Yeah.
done it 57 times, you know exactly what you're talking about.
Absolutely, absolutely.
But on that note, also summer's here.
Yeah.
So everyone's planning their summer travels.
Yeah.
I myself, I told you I was going to Tanzania.
Yes.
Excited for that.
Yes.
Where are you planning on going other than Australia? Actually,
So
like,
I
where would you
initially,
like to visit?
I really want to go to Latin America. I
Okay.
want to go to
Wow.
Brazil, Argentina, because that's the only place. And I really want to do a cruise that goes through Antarctica. So you start from
Oh.
Ushuaia. That's
The base.
that's a place in Argentina, and then you do that cruise into the Antarctic from Ushuaia. And I've seen some pictures. You should check it out too. It's amazing.
That sounds like bucket list
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. You need to sell your house, your jewelry, your everything for that cruise. But yes.
But tell us, so you were obviously quite recently married. Did
Yeah.
you go on a lovely honeymoon?
Yes.
And was it your favorite trip?
I went to South Korea.
Oh.
And it was -15, -10 in South Korea, but it's beautiful.
Extreme.
Yeah.
So you got to
it's-
go to that famous beach in South Korea. I forgot what it was called.
No, I went to
No?
I went to Seoul.
So
I didn't go anywhere else. I didn't go to a beach in Seoul, but I went to like the Starfield Library.
Saw
it's-
the picture on your
yeah.
Instagram.
did
Yeah,
you like the
it's-
food?
Oh yes.
I love.
Oh
their food.
yes.
They're
Not
incredible.
only food. I mean, you should have seen my wife Toshita. Oh my God,
Toshita.
beauty products.
Really?
It's crazy.
Oh yeah, they've got loads. The organic
Crazy,
ones.
yeah.
What
It's
do you
crazy
mean?
there. Like
I mean-
BB Kings.
You'd go there
Yeah.
and you would do nothing. Literally every 10 meters, there's a beauty product shop.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
here, they're beautiful people.
Oh,
they don't
yes.
need it.
Yes,
Oh.
yes, absolutely.
But it's the same. I mean, you go down Jumeirah here, and it's like beauty centers to like.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's next level.
It's
You-
next
You
level.
have no idea what kind of stuff they have.
I never knew
Yeah.
Korea was known for that.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's crazy.
Okay, we know you're a traveler. We know
Yeah.
you love to travel the world. You've been to 57 countries. Tell us your favorite place and why.
South Africa, Cuba.
Just one
Cuba.
though. Like
Oh.
just one. Like the most. Like okay, 57 countries you mentioned.
Yeah, yeah.
So out of all those 57 countries, which one has resonated and stuck with you the most? Which is actually
Ooh.
left its place in your heart? Drama,
Ooh.
but yeah.
Oh, I mean Cuba.
Okay.
Cuba.
hands down. Cuba.
When did you go? Did you get to still
July.
see all the? Oh,
Yeah.
recent.
No.
Last July.
2017.
Oh.
On my birthday. So here's the thing. I travel on every birthday of mine.
Nice.
Oh, that's a really fun
Yeah.
tradition.
And Cuba is beautiful. I mean, they don't have toilet papers.
Okay.
Seriously,
Yeah.
it's a thing. You need to go to a.
I reckon now they would have
No.
though because they've started.
No, there's no
still.
concept of toilet seats there, but still.
Hose? Are they hosing it?
Yeah, no.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
Vintage.
Yeah, it's
All
proper.
vintage.
It's proper vintage. And what happens is you go there, people because there's no TV there, there's no internet. Literally, there's no internet. So everyone literally comes down every evening. So imagine this: you're on the street. Everyone from all the houses come down, start cooking. They start playing music on their boomboxes,
Wow.
That's so
and they're
beautiful.
just dancing. There are no phones. There are
No
no
distractions and
no
any
one.
sort.
So there's just few street lights. Everyone comes down. They start cooking. They start partying on the streets, and that's how every night goes.
Amazing.
That's
I
so
think times
cool.
are changing there now, so it's
Yeah.
probably amazing to see it before.
Yes, before
American
tourist
cities.
boom.
Yeah, before tourist boom, exactly.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much all the time, unfortunately, that we have for the questions. We still would have wanted to ask him so much more, especially about travel.
We should go to
Super
Cuba.
nice. Now I really want to because I love
You
that
should.
whole bit of
You should.
socializing and doing
Yeah.
travels and not being on the phone as much.
Yeah.
But before we actually start the other segment, you mentioned that you have a surprise, a little surprise.
Oh, yes.
For us. And I'm kind of nervous.
Have you
I don't know
tried
what to
Indian
expect.
candies before? This is.
What differentiates an Indian candy and a regular candy?
We'll see. So if you're watching right now, this is called swad, and if you're Indian, you know what swad is. Do not say anything right now in the comments.
This is digestive
Do not-
drops. That does not say Indian. What are you giving us?
Right.
Literally says digestive drops.
Is this
Right.
medical?
Am I going to be okay?
Okay.
I hope so.
So-
So what you need to do is you need to just take it
I'm actually
and
nervous.
chew on it.
Okay, so we are about to play our game. Tell us what you really think. Where
Yeah.
we say a word and we want your brief, quick response.
Right. Why don't we eat
Wow,
this
we
and then
got
see
it.
if we can talk after this?
I'm so nervous.
Okay.
You guys, proper chewing. Okay, cool.
Proper chewing, okay?
Does this need to come with a warning? Hold on now.
Okay, I'm already. Okay, chew on it. Please.
Can you open mine, please?
Did I do it right? Oh,
No, hold on.
No, we have to.
I have to pause my reaction. So it's just between my teeth right now, guys.
All right. Mm-hmm.
See, it's tricky. Okay. Oh no, I'm
Don't
scared.
go by the texture, please. All right.
Well, okay,
Can you smell it? Do not smell
That's
it.
okay.
Really? Chew on it, please.
It actually tastes quite tasty. Okay, two. 1, 2, 3.
My veneers, I can't.
I'm into it.
What?
Nothing bad is happening.
It's kind of cute, but I
It's
mean,
like fragrant, like a spice.
like a spice, yeah.
I thought we were gonna have something.
It tastes like
spicy.
an Indian dish that I've tried, but I just don't know which.
Yeah, that's every candy ever in India.
Yeah, it does taste like an Indian dish. It's coming in a minute.
And I like that.
See?
So if you're cooking like puri bhaji or
Yes,
what it's called,
exactly
you know,
that.
I need a candy that will
You know,
resonate with that.
so with us, the thing is, we have puri bhaji, we have a drink, and then we have this.
I know what it tastes like.
What?
Pani puri, the green sauce.
Oh my God! Not at all.
Oh, I was proud too. I was proud too.
Right. Let's.
Sorry, it just
So let's start.
tastes like dinner.
Thank you. But this is a dessert.
I feel like it's okay. I'm not gonna say
The more you chew,
Yeah.
yeah, as time passes, yes,
Yeah.
no comment.
Thank you for bringing that to the show.
Thank you, though.
That will be remembered.
So let's start off the tell us what you really think segment. And
Right.
Casey, go ahead with the first word.
Casey, do you want to have one more?
Well, no, but I was going to say, tell us what you really think, Swad.
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yes.
No.
Yes.
Coffee.
No, I'm a chai drinker.
Okay.
Masala tea.
Fair.
Airports.
Free Wi-Fi.
Influencers.
Everything is good because I'm getting it for free.
Always a touchy subject.
Here, but word.
Yeah.
Old Dubai.
Old Dubai, beautiful, and the real Dubai.
Agree. Shah Rukh Khan. Had to throw it in there.
I'm gonna.
Had to throw it in there.
The greatest actor ever born. Not my favorite though.
Ooh.
Oh my God! What have I done? What have I done?
That's got
No.
to
SRK love you.
Mornings.
mornings.
Like you're in mourning.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
morning.
hate it.
Hate
But I
it.
love it. That's paying for my for everything.
Exercise.
What do you think? Why would you ask that question to me?
Random words, random
Oh.
words.
Instagram.
Love it.
Summer.
Very hot.
Very hot.
Very hot.
random to finish. Tesla.
Oh yes, future. Future.
And that is it. That is
That
it.
is it.
That is what you really think. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank
And
you.
I will always remember this.
Thank you, Casey.
Well, Swad.
Thanks. We'll keep this until after the show.
And throw it in the dustbin.
No, but honestly, the taste
Yeah.
actually really changes.
Take my advice. Do not talk to anyone for quite. Don't go
I
close to
have
anyone.
I have to cancel my plans. But yeah, thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
so
joining
much.
us again. You've been a real joy to
Amazing
have.
guest.
Thank you.
Incredible
Appreciate
energy,
it.
and we wish you all the best.
Thank
for
you.
coming.
Thank you.
And we are back every week for the Lovin Show. Do not miss it. Same time next week.